The Austrian apprenticeship system is characterized by a long tradition on the one hand side, but also on the on learning for new technologies and future-oriented skills on the other hand side. That means the young people are involved in real working and learning situations. They learn within the practice and for the practice. We have a lot of challenges in our society. Everybody knows that the climate change and the technologies which are needed for giving an answer to these broad options for our society. And the young people who are learning a profession in a company on the one hand side and in the vocational schools on the other hand side are front runners for giving answers to these challenges. They are working for the future and they are really needed for our economy, but also for our society as a whole aspect for our further lives. The main challenge of our training system is the shortage of skilled workers. Not also for the Austrian economy, but also for the all European countries. And for that it is really needed to make the apprenticeship system and to learn a profession more attractive. That means that the young people who are beginning training and further times are absolving an apprenticeship have a good perspective for their lives, that they are fit for future, that they know that with their competence they are able to be a front runner for our challenges in our economies, but also in our society, as I've said before. And so I think we have to shape the framework of learning within the perspective of climate protection, sustainability, efficiency in energy, but also in a broad sense for our personal and social skills. On the one hand side, we have to modernize and to further develop the vocational profiles, which are the basis for learning in the companies, but also in the vocational schools. And on the other hand, we have to further develop the perspectives of the young people. And for that we have a program which will start this or the next year concerning higher VET, which means to give a quality-orientated framework for educational offers for the young people, beginning at the levels 5 of the European qualification framework, which is called higher VET in the European discussion. Yeah, that's one of the most relevant activities. Furthermore, we have to look at the individual needs of the young learners to give them an individual perspective for their careers and for their future lives. And for that we have in Austria established a program for an individual coaching of the young people, but also for the trainers in the companies, which is for free and which is absolutely individual. So we have an instrument to give these young people a tool and support which is at their individual needs oriented.